This is every Romanian aircraft of World War II. Fighters, bombers, trainers, transports, gliders, over 40 machines, some heroic, some improvised, some borderline insane. Let's start with the fighters. The IAR-80, Romania's pride-built interceptor, looked shark-nosed and compact. Its radial engine pushed it to roughly 316 mph, agile at low altitude. Pilots loved its roll rate, but weak armament early on limited killing power. The Heinkel 112B, elegant and narrow-winged, offered around 317 mph and heavier guns, yet maintenance headaches grounded many. Then there was the PZL P11, already obsolete, clawing the air at barely 235 mph. Pilots joked it climbed bravely into history, still flying desperate defense sorties over Ploiești in 1941. Archival gun camera stills show these interceptors diving through flak bursts. But interceptors weren't enough. Romania needed imports. Moving fast, imported muscle. The Messerschmitt Bf 109G, blistered and loud, hit around 400 maps. It finally gave Romanian aces parity, though landing accidents plagued hastily trained pilots. The Bf 110, twin-engined and heavy, packed range and firepower but suffered against nimble Soviet fighters. The WWII, briefly evaluated, stunned pilots with brutal acceleration, but never equipped full units. One pilot memoir noted, "Fast, too fast for our airfields. Speed solved some problems, but bombing demanded endurance. Now this gets violent. The Ju-87D Stuka, screaming siren first, bomb second, slow at 240 mph, deadly in precision strikes on the Eastern Front. Crews feared fighters more than flak. The HS-129B, armoured and ugly, mounted heavy cannons for tank busting. Underpowered engines made takeoff terrifying. The IAR-81C, adapted as a dive bomber, carried bombs reluctantly. Agile, but stressed airframes told the story. Museum wing panels still show flak scars. From diving steep, Romania moved to hauling heavy loads. While fighters danced, bombers lumbered. The Savoia Marchetti SM-79B, triple-engined and fast for its day at 270 mph, carried torpedoes over the Black Sea. Crews praised reliability, cursed defensive gaps. The Junkers Ju-88A, versatile and modern, reached 290 mph with a serious bomb load. Maintenance crews loved its modular design. The Potez 63.11, underpowered and vulnerable, proved a cautionary tale. Archival photos show Black Sea torpedo strike lineups, but not every aircraft was meant to fight head-on. Next up, Eyes of the Army. The IAR-39, high wing and slow, loitered endlessly. Crews said, "If you're hit, you deserve it." The IAR-3738, fabric-skinned and gentle, survived by flying low and trusting camouflage. The Fi-156 Storch, absurdly slow yet magical, landed almost anywhere. Pilots adored it. Combat reports describe artillery spotting over Odessa in 1941. Seeing the battlefield required getting there first. Moving supplies, not headlines. The Ju-52 3mm, corrugated and indestructible, hauled men and fuel across muddy airstrips at 165 mph. The WWII, twin-engine trainer transport hybrid, taught crews multi-engine discipline. The IAR-8117, indigenous light transport, elegant but scarce. Only a handful built. Archival photos show troop boarding in winter coats, 1942. Training the crews was the quiet foundation. Now, the classrooms. The Buckabu 131, light and forgiving, taught thousands the basics: open cockpit, wind roaring past. The IAR-813, Romania's own primary trainer, simple and sturdy, limited by engine shortages. The FW-44 Stieglitz, aerobatic and twitchy, separated talent from confidence. One instructor noted, "If you survive the Stieglitz, you're ready." Even training had its experimental side. Bridging roles now. The Bf 110, again, served as long-range escort. Range was its gift, agility its curse. The Ju-88C, adapted as a heavy fighter, packed cannons but demanded disciplined crews. The Potez 631, evaluated briefly, showed promise yet never integrated fully. Archival photos reveal rare night fighter nose art, and then things got strange. Here's where engineers gambled. The IAR ATM proposed upgrades promised heavier guns and speed. Most stayed on paper. Captured Yak-1s were tested cautiously, fast and agile, but logistics killed the idea. Experimental armament trials bolted oversized guns to small airframes. Recoil told the truth. Museum placards mark prototypes that never flew. Not all experiments involved engines. Quiet machines now. The DFS 230, wooden and unarmed, slipped troops into contested zones. Success depended entirely on surprise. Training gliders, locally maintained, revealed how cheap solutions met risky missions. One crew anecdote: "You hear nothing until landing." Silence was rare. Support aircraft filled the gaps. Utility over fame. Storch variants proved indispensable. Evacuation, command, rescue. Light courier aircraft of mixed origins kept headquarters connected despite chaos. Archival memos document shortages forcing mixed fleets. Which brings us to the final machines.